Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a lovely Monday. I mean, it was a rough weekend, I can tell you that much, since the lead singer of Three Doors Down perished away. So, in memory, we'll play some music from that. Otherwise, personally, I had a great, relaxing weekend. Tons of sauna goose, tons of snow, walking in the forests, making snowmen, snow cat. I won a prize for building a cute little cat, and otherwise it's been pretty chill. I played a little bit, boosting people once in a while, and otherwise the duels are just grinding new death towns, chiefing everywhere around us, expanding the empire, so to speak. Um, I was yeah, one of the duels was like this is an easy chief, and I was like, is it Red Zero? Is it an easy chief? There is 5Ks chariots, and our hammer keeps getting broken. It totally died when we took the small trainer, right? And then we have all the leftovers, but I mean, it keeps growing, and then we kill it, and it grows again, and so we're slowly expanding the whole empire around us. Just like, I think all of this is friendlies, and then we're just slowly achieving new towns down here, and then yeah, we'll keep clearing up things, so it's fine. Um, yeah, I can understand. Oh, that's a lot of crannies. Good morning, Philip. It's good to see you. It's I have the best Mondays, guys. I slept with the window open all night. It was cold as fuck, and then when you wake in the morning, it's like, no, no, I don't want to get out of my bed. But when your only class in the morning is sauna goose at 10:30, then or 10:45, then it's like, yeah, I can get out of bed. I'll go take a nice long shower with the boys, and then yeah, chilling around, get some lunch, have an assembly, and here we are back in the game. And also, I've been so lazy, doing so little that even Mustafa was like, "Okay, nothing's going on. I'll plan an op." And then he tried planning an op, and then he was like, "Okay, guys, you sign up." And then there was like, I don't know, 5 people signing up for op, and it's like, what? 5 people? I mean, people are so lazy this round. It is insane. Um, but I think people still have a good time, and it's just chilling, and people doing their stupid techs and easy life. Um, TNT is on that side. Oh, funky. I haven't done anything with marking out the map with enemies and all that stuff. I probably should. Everyone's an enemy, so that's why we don't mark up the map. Everybody's an enemy. Um, I guess it's okay. Oh, and Miller has the best Mondays too. He just get an email of me getting on, and also Rancero just gave me the silent thumbs up to now I can be on account and help out. So, oh, well, we're gonna go find a new home to live in apparently. Um, Me and my quicklinks. Um, guess we should be simming. Made me colder. Can't look at this the same. And Fur Cat, welcome. Mm, So yeah, these are all newly achieved stuff. Pretty decent towns, to be honest. Still need some love. That's why they're stuck up here before we move them down. How the queues looking? They're beautiful. And the tools keep being like, yeah, we need more dev towns. And I'm like, do we? Do we? We just need the hospitals to be running. Do we have any queues we can fix? Oh yeah, hammer. I'll fix that as a priority. Huh, huh, huh. Not sure if I'm breaking anything, but I shouldn't be. I'll just push that over. It shouldn't cause overflow, right? No. 30 minutes, 30 villages to manage sounds like pain. No, it's actually, it's quite chill. Um, because Miller have tons of trade routes set up. Who did this? It's like, now we don't have a market anymore. Get back in there. It's not like we're boosting from it often, but still. Um, so no, it's quite pleasurable, as they say. Um, you can see how everything is just pushing all the time. So all we need to do pretty much is just jump in and fix queues or parties. That's kind of what I was missing. Oh, and I just sent all the rest away. Good job, Fnoogie. So honestly, it's just jumping in here and do the parties in all the dev towns, and then you just sit in queue. Um, so it's quite easy to handle, and I think we have up to 3 hours of downtime before we need to log in again. And we always have a sitter active in case. I mean, whenever there's a dev call, somebody just goes in and checks our time, and then it's all pretty good. Um, I mean, it becomes a pain when you need to zoom out to check all the parties, but otherwise it's quite chill. Um, well, maybe I shouldn't zoom that much. And I was fixing hospitals, boom, boom, and then I think that's enough to do 227 for the last. Yeah, easy. And then 12 hours, 8 hours. Ah, I can fix a little here. But Rand Zero was also like, yeah, we have too many resources, so he started Great Stables and Great Barracks. I think yesterday or the day before. So we just keep trashing the hammer. But that's good. It is entertainment. And then, but how's the server going? It's actually quite. I mean, there's not that much happening. Or there is actually. I mean, it's my primary entertainment has been Nick in the center, but over here. Um, but they actually, where was his hammer before? Was it? That's Nick's capital, right? And then I think they had a hammer town here. Um, so Sam on this account has been not smooth talking, I would say. Smooth talking, maybe is the right word. Nick has been fighting all these Turks around him all early game. He was rank 1 defender first week, rank 2 second week, and um, and then Sam has just been chilling, building a hammer there, and then he's been smooth talking the Turks. I think it was like, in the end, like they suddenly came to the alliance and said, "Hey, we're gonna do a full confed with the Turks," and everybody was like, No, no. But apparently Sam has been convincing the Turks that yeah, we're gonna stop fighting and then we're all gonna be happy together. It's one big family and all the love and it's all good. And then the Turks gave him a large boots, which they then were idiots and put in their capital, and they have taken it out of the capital because yeah, they were also running a small fool, so they need to chief the boots to get trainer active. Anyways, they placed it in their cap, and then they are stupid and thought, hey, then we can run trainer at the same time, but no, you got to move it. Um, anyways, then they got those boots, and then they they killed the guy. Killed their main leader, just chiefed his hammer. I don't think it was the most beautiful of attacks, but maybe I can find the reports because they need to try and chief it 2 times. And then Nick also had to help with chiefs just to get it. Is oh, what the fuck is this? That is best to trying to hit something. Makeshift wall, targeted treasury on SS. So he hit a hammer home, killed 1/3 of it. I mean, that's also a way to defend. So I have, yeah, people are weird. And then people doing some chiefing here and there. Um, what is that? Is that like a full report? Yeah. I don't know. He chiefed his hammer. This was what was standing in it. And I couldn't really decipher yesterday if he killed 90k mercs or because there's 34k home, no stepper though, and then the mercs. So maybe this is defense from another town, and then he actually chiefed this hammer. So that is my objective hopes that that actually disappeared. But I think that was pretty good. Um, oh yeah, and then of course, yeah, they killed the Yususoy. And then Yususoy got mad and had another hammer and trashed into Nick's so aces. No, no, it was one of the Death Towns. BO3, I think was Misty Mountain. BO1, BO2. Yeah, BO3 was there. Um, so so yeah, they're having some fun. So Yususoy is pretty much out of power now. CHP. Yeah, that was that town. So I think he's. Oh, he has Architect's Great Secret now. Okay, so I guess he's trying to survive with Wall Arty. Exactly. Nick has had the most fun. I mean, but he creates his own fun, and I love him for it. He's and then everybody's all the big tech accounts is just sitting there being like, "Oh, there's nothing going on. It's boring." It's like, is it? Is it, guys? You create the fun you have. So sitting and bitching about nothing happening is for me as a leader an absolutely pleasure because then there's no extra weight on my shoulders. I'm not even sure I would participate that much, but I mean, if you're bored, start running local ops, create your own shit, and fight the server. And yeah, exactly. I also like early dogfights. It's like if you wait too long with attacking, then you just become passive. So it's better just to start trashing around early game. It's of course it's going to be costly to your growth and your hammer developments and all that stuff. And then you can't sit on the server and be like, I have rank 1 hammer, it's big dick, and no, just kill it off. Then you're down to rank 20 hammer, but at least then the whole area around you is nuked, and you have some great fun. So I always encourage. That's why I love the chicken accounts. Satya has been doing great, just fucking building one hammer and just trashing everything around him. It is excellent stuff. Um, So, and yeah, Nick is not even off player, right? he's just he's just I'm going to this location, and if people want to stop me, have a good time, enjoy. So, so yeah, it's mainly been the most fun, I guess. And yeah, I've been out in the snow a lot, and all the sauna goos and stuff like that. So maybe I apologize. A little bit of a runny nose still. Was this the what is this? Looks like Arab reports. Can't see shit though. Yeah, no units, no nothing. They hit. Is that a hammer home? Is that or is it from another server? I don't know. I hate when they're turned around. I can't read shit. It looks like this server though. Got okay, full Roman defense with hammer. Weird. What else we got? Oh, that's the same guy, troublemaker, getting sniped with his katas. Oh yeah, and then was the weird reports from GG trying to. I guess they sent one hammer and then two ghosts to either follow up or pre-hit. I'm not really sure what they, but it was they tried to steal an arty, I guess. Um, oh, this was the. Oh yeah, I think they RO4 Wilds. That's this one, right? Yeah, yeah. So we kind of got lucky because I presume Elva Fudd is just running on bot or some shit. So they asked for defense like 30 minutes later or something. So we didn't place a proper wall, but and he tore down his brewery, but he forgot to target a command center in his chiefing. So I think we walled them the second time they came, or maybe they didn't even come back. I really don't know, but they tried to hit that forward hammer, uh, but failed on that shit. It's up to 1200 pup now, so at least they got scouted today. What do we have in it? 100k slaves, 30k. Yeah, I mean, but looks like it's growing, but they're just raiding from it, I guess. Treasury, great statement. No, that's the thing, Dusk. It's not brewery. It looks like brewery is active, but it's not. So he actually targeted this shit. It's also it doesn't say anything about random hits. Um. So so yeah, I think he targeted Treasury for some reason and Great Stable, and then the second hit he targeted Residence and Palace, and then he forgot he was a fucking Hun, so he didn't target Command Center at all. So I think he just targeted this to be a dick because it's expensive buildings, right? 3.6 million Treasury, 1 million for Great Stable, I think. Um, where is stable? Great Stable. Yeah, 1 million for Great Stable. So he lost 4.5 million based on getting hit on that town for the Greats and Treasury. But I mean, bro lost his hammer for nothing. So re again. I don't know. I feel like simming residences. I feel like I'm doing something. Oh, to see of Christianity is paved with summation 189 in the service of heaven in the holy line. The step to heaven, they will be done. And then we can slow some residents there too. It feels like a waste not using brewery. Yeah, I guess. I mean, but he didn't know he was gonna fail, right? So, but at least his chiefs was still gonna be drunk. So I wonder how many follow-up chiefs he actually had. Um, so maybe it would have failed in either case. Ooh, what's this? That was a decent. Well, we're a few days after Artie's now and all that stuff, so it's not the biggest hammer, but I got trashed. Was that 1,000,000 slaves? And some decent horses. Yeah, it was won that by like 50% in costs. So denied. It was also just running brewery full on, I think. Yeah, random targets. Yeah, funky. Any other nice reports? No. Maybe there's a lot of skirmishes. There's also a lot of I don't think we post any of our hits with chiefing and stuff like that. So people are just trashing around here and there, doing their own thing. Um, and that's Hellfish just ghosting defense. No, clubs. I guess that counts. Looks AFK to me. Oh, here he's ghosting defense, that's for sure. But I mean, but I was looking for the one where Yurio. Yeah, it's just Yuri, running around with that hammer. Mm. Oh, that's a lot of spam in reports channel. But yeah, otherwise people just goofing around. How can Shivam post in announcements? We fucked up the. I think I need to fix some roles. Some role stuff. Edit channel permissions. View channel. Manage sent messages. Nope. Nope. There we go. Yeah. Okay. I cleaned that up. And you guys haven't been blinded yet by me with the screen. That's good. Why are you cooking slaves over ashes? Because crop is not an issue, and I get more death power by building slaves, and slaves are also faster than ash wardens for moving around. And then we're playing on an x10, so crop is not that much of an issue. Um, yeah, okay, I can do that. So I get more death power. I mean, what's not to love? That's the main reason I'm doing it. It's a simple life. It's also easy to get up smithies and upgrades, and it's very low cost. So I don't know how much do we got. I think, getting close to 1,000,000. But I mean, for the main part, we're mainly focusing cavalry. That was the main plan. So 150k of those, um, and then the shit hammer. So yeah, we're just pumping. So I mean, a million plus that's 1.34, like maximum of 1.5 million we have of troops on the account right now, and just our capital produces 2.8. So we can easily feed. And then our cavalry is just getting used to static death. It was for one day, Miller. Let it go. Let it go. You also pulled it back, and then the city actually got hit later on. You know, it's still somewhere. Really? We don't even have a fucking horses home in a fucking oasis. Fuck you, Nick. Fuck you. I hate you with a passion. But okay, I'm sure Nick will fix it at some point. Oh, it's not even Nick. It's Kara that's doing it. Oh shit. I presume both of them would do it. I feel like we're just being exploited. It was the same. I was covering. Was it Saturday evening or no? Maybe was it? Yeah, maybe it was yesterday. It's all a fucking blur. But I did nothing for the entire weekend on the account, and then somebody's spamming me in private like, I have storage active. Can you boost me? And I'm like, jewels left. And then I was like, yeah, I can cover account. And then I just sent all our resources away. I was like, I feel like half a tech sometimes, just moving stuff around for other people. But that's what being a team player is, and it's not like we're lacking units or production or anything. So just helping out your fellow man, being a Bosejin here at the school. Bosejin is like reaching for the stars as a person, and then so being empathetic and helpful, and creating a good environment and stuff like that. That's how I see my account. Just being a good sport, saving people. Guten Tag, Baba. Jan, du bist ein Schatz. And yeah, it was actually Boba I was boosting the other day. I'm talking to you about you, Boba. Which fucker asked for a boost? Yeah. Guess who? Guess who? But yeah, I don't mind. I've been boosting a fair bit this server for everything. Alliance bonuses, people. I think I also boosted a guy. I boosted. I boosted Captain Ganto. He has way more production than we do. And then he was like, "If you just boost me for storages now, 10 million, then I'll send you 10 million afterwards." And I was like, "Yeah, sure, that's a fair deal. Take our res." And then I sent it to him, and then I came back later, and then that was around zero, and Nick agreeing that those 10 millions I was supposed to get, we just sent that to Nick instead. I was like, "What the fuck?" So I'm just getting drained from resources all the time. So is it hard to manage the account? No, everything's running on trade routes. We just need to queue some units, and then you know we don't need to NPC much. Just in the NPC towns, and then whatever else we have, apparently people just steal for boosting elsewhere. I'm very glad it helped, Bubba. It was it's about the teamwork. So yeah, it's pretty good and chill. I also think we got crop routed, so it's not like this negative is that bad to handle. The only bad thing would be the capital if we weren't routing everything. So, oh, hey Shadow, yes, because we skipped one place for large storage because the guy ahead of us wasn't ready, so we didn't have any resos saved up. That's why we asked for push, but we did return more than 10 million to Nick. Exactly, and that's the problem. To Nick. But no, it was all according to plan, I guess. It's um, it's about moving it where it's needed. Also, like I said, we're building slaves because they're faster. They are. It's very very nice, but we can't really get to Nick with slaves. It's only with horses every time. So it can be a little hard to move some dev around sometimes. But yeah, I can't really fix our parties anymore, so all I can do is fix queues. I think I'll just fix horses everywhere. We were told to do it. We Shadow is innocent. But no, it's all good. It's also I don't think Nick has an arty, so for us being able to boost him through other people is a good deal. Yeah, we just need to fix horses everywhere. Oh. The only thing about x10 is annoying is that units gets completed so fast, so every time you need to queue, it fucking reloads every single fucking time. Especially when you're queuing slaves. It just makes everything take like 3 times as long. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I don't know if this is stream related, guys, but everybody's having kids. Nick, Miller, um, a lot of other people too. Also Nick's brother. Um, but unfortunately, his uh, his brother's girlfriend had a very rough weekend, and it hurt the child, and signs of life got lost, and they've just been to the hospital and got the update that they lost the child. So Nick has also been away a lot this weekend, talking to his family and his brother and his girlfriend. It is never easy bringing a new life to this world, and yeah, it just fucking sucks. So yeah, yeah, he just gave us a random update, so I I just had to get that off my chest. Um, how's the Great Stable? Yeah, they're shit too. But hey, need to readjust the trade routes. Well, I trust you, Miller. But yeah, we're running negative everywhere, so I think it's a good thing all our horses are being fed. Otherwise, we're just running even more negative. Uh, am I missing something? No, everything's just trade routing here, so I should leave that alone. And this is nice. Is this? Oh yeah, that's lack of town hall, I guess. And then yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Raise table level 12. Yeah, I mean, it's not a real hammer. Okay, Baba? It's not a real hammer. So we're just making sure the dev queues are running, and then Rand Zero was like, well, I can run Great Stable, he said yesterday. And now we have Great Barracks too, and yeah, it's all good. I think all the hospitals, yeah. I think everywhere, right? Yeah, yeah, it's all good. So yeah, it's just for extra pleasure. And rebuilding the hammer so we can achieve even more. Did somebody, yeah, somebody scouted, right? Is that because we're interested in this? Yeah, but 18,000, that's the entire city just filled with crannies. So, however much I would also like to chief this guy, because is that not him also? No, that's Deki, that's another guy. But no, this is not very interesting to me. So honestly, I'm not sure what we should be chiefing now. That's a capital. 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 Not capital. But would have to fight, yeah, a lot of defense. Yeah. Oh, you already sent on it? You crazy bastards. God damn it. Okay. And then we have a double. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you should be able to get it, I guess, unless he has 125%. He might have that. But okay, we're getting a new supporter, guys. It is full of crannies. Nobody can touch it. Blame Ren Zero. Well, I mean, I will. But I think it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I think we have plenty of dev towns now. So, and again, I think he also said it the other day. We should stop simming on these new towns. We just complete production and then we set them to route, and then they can run big parties, and that's it. We don't want to optimize it any further. So it's okay. I would probably just have kept looking for something else, but it's also a safe chief, I would say, for increased production. So, but maybe we should wait. What is this? Oh, is he just a big ass farm? Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's a neighbor after all, so let's just check him out. If we can raid him, then we also have all the horses home from the capital, right? Yeah. Do 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 do. How many scouts do we have by now? We have 15k home. Okay, 37k. It's not bad. But I mean, they're just being used as defensive scouts, just to. I think, yeah, many of them is at Nick's place and elsewhere. Basically, only you need supporters from now on. The slave we make per hour, the production we get, getting new supporters. Most slaves need to die. Well, I hope slaves will die. I heard that. What was it? Oh, he removed our treasury. We have one here. Right? Was it GG sitting and chiefing all their arties for scouting? So I'm not sure if they're like, it means either two things. One is that it's defensive in case of ops from us, or it's based on them running up on us and then we can't counter scout them. It has multiple advantages. So, well, you're still running trainer. So yeah, I'm not sure what their overall plan is, and this is decreases the speed of the troops by a factor of 6. Okay. Well, I think he's chiefing it right now. Yeah, 1354. So yeah, 45. So yeah, but they can do what they want. People are very, very passive around us. I think the other guys have been fighting each other, like alliance wise. I think SS and TNT and W have been fighting each other, but now they created like a confed. Who is it that displays it? Is it? I think it's SS though. But oh, yeah. So they created non-aggression packs, but TT also did it with GG. Okay, and they are in quad together. Oh, TNT is at war with us. Okay, that would be nice to know, guys. I haven't seen any attacks from you, but if you could let us know that we're actually at war, it would be nice to know. Um, and then SS was also okay. They don't have a non-aggression pack with GG, but I presume it's starting to look like it's like everybody's deciding that, oh, we should probably stop fighting each other and then focus on killing Hunt. But we'll see how everything progresses. At least SS is not with GG per se, but probably on the low. And Hunt 3 is not with us. They're still trying to. I think half their members thinks they're with us, and the other half knows that they're not, and that's a bit weird. Not our alley. That happens frequently. Across the 7 seas. Ba-da-boom. So yeah, we're quite passive. Also, construction plans will appear in a few days. What's that? 4 days? Something, something. So it's VV time. I think it's only SS that has one as of now. So, I mean, that's the beauty about X10. It progresses really fast. So, I mean, people not running ops on us, I'm like, well, you guys are running out of time if you want to hit us and try and kill our VV hammers or big things or chief defenders. I mean, good luck. Every day wasted is like 3 days wasted on an X3 server. So it's quite all right with me. It's a lazy life. Yeah. Okay. Oh, then a guy just suiciding all his defense on one of our guys. I think he posted like 6 reports and it's all like this. And then all his fucking phalanx. But I mean, they don't give any death points. Yeah, they don't give any death points. So it's just okay. Thank you. Thank you for clearing your entire account for us. And all because our dude defended a conquer. I think they were both going for the same town to chief, and then we got it first and defended against him, and then apparently bro fully tilted. Hmm. Hey, Sachi. Nah, don't worry about it. I'm only talking nice things about you. Yeah, okay. No rest there. to rule the waves across the 7 seas. Hmm. Best way to control slave crop issues is scouting a Turk. You will instantly get attacked. You will lose some slaves. Yes. It is so funny attacking Turks sometimes because then they have some friends and they talk to each other and then they all fucking send fakes at you or they try ghost you or they send a hammer or whatever. Turks are very easily triggered. And I think it's a defense mechanism that they have. Oh shit, I lost 1,000 scouts. Really? Fuck. Fuck you, bro. It said you had no scouts. What? Oh, okay. There we go. 4K scouts. I'm sorry, guys. I'll fix the scouting. Hospital. Um, BO1. Yeah. I'll try to at least. Maybe I can send over and do a big NPC there. But yeah, no. Honestly, it's not a bad response by Turks. Personally, I have a mentality of like, so if I send fakes, I'll lose units. Yeah, I'll just ignore it. While Turks are like, oh, he's trying to pressure us. We don't want him doing this. So it's and for many people, it's like, oh shit, now I'm getting a lot of incomings. Now I need to handle that. So then it's harder to focus on doing offensive stuff if you suddenly have to be on the defensive. So it's a good response sometimes. But I mean, yeah. Well, that's overflowing. What's the carry capacity of chariots? 70. So 40,000 divided, that's 562. Oh yeah, and then the fucking hammer is gone. 563. Could you send? Hello? Hello? Thank you. Good thing we weren't timing anything. Was it? And that's here where I lost all the scouts. I feel like raid scouting it somehow. Do we have adventure units anywhere? No, not really. I could scout it with this, but in case there's scouts standing, I would rather send like 200 chariots or something. I mean, I could send from hammer instead. Is it okay, Miller? Should I raid scout his cap? Whoops. We'll see. I'll fix some hospitals and stuff. It's not the best to use horse for raid scout, but I mean, in case there's only scouts standing there, then we'll see. Did he have other defense? Not really. He just have the horses. We'll see. And we were doing hospital. Do we have a hospital quick link? Yeah. So now that's fixed. Boom, boom. 5K, hell, 5 hours. There we go. Everything's back to normal, right? Except from the units I'm gonna go kill now. Whoops. Adele has begun, no way to run. Mm, mm. Oh yeah, that was quick. My coffee turned cold. But okay, I've been sitting here for an hour, so maybe that explains it. Um, yeah. So let's see how many units we'll kill off in just a little bit. I'm just gonna go pee and find some hot coffee. Be right back, guys. Oh, hello again, guys. And yeah, the chair stream. I mean, you have Baby Yoda to keep you entertained always, but I'll try and be here as much as I can when I'm streaming. But I mean, I don't have it bad today. Like I went to bed at like 1 yesterday, and then I could get up to the whole Sonic Goose and just chill around. But we had other people, doing an all-nighter pretty much with the American football. I used to do that when I was young, but I don't partake as much anymore. I like watching some American football, but I don't like the air times that they have for Danish people. It's like, do you want to watch American football in the middle of the night? No, thank you. So, but I used to play a little. I had a friend from my school back in the day. He was very into it, and so we were sitting sometimes eating good food, Roethlisbergers, and watching the different games. But yeah, I kind of lost interest due to the previously stated facts. uh, exactly, Bubba. Too old for that shit. But apparently not too old for wearing a diaper and be professional. I mean, I hear that's what Trump does, and just steam up the whole place. But I prefer not to. Um, I prefer a good snacking environment. So, by the way, I won. I think I stated that too. Maybe I can find a picture of it. I won a snowman contest. It wasn't the most amazing thing, but it was cute enough. Oh yeah, no, I went skiing. No, not skiing. What's it called? There we go. Isn't that a cute fucking cat? I mean, but no, I went sledding and snow walks and stuff like that during the weekend, and some lounge parties and whatnot. And then yeah, I made a little cat. It has a little furry tail, and yeah, it's a cute little thing. Anyways, that's not death and destruction like in Travian. But yeah, I won a lot of candy, so what's not to like? When do we achieve the town? Oh, soon, very soon. Mm, so between each resources, take up to 100. Oh yeah, and I moved everything here to NPC. It's B20, right? Yeah, I think that's fine. And then we can move that over for NPC. Do we have routes running from BO1 and BO2? Yeah, mainly to Hammer and some new dev towns. Okay, gotcha. So I should, in principle, be NPCing here in all three towns instead of rotating it to C00. How long until 3 minutes? Okay. These are B11 and B12. Looks bad. But nothing we can't slowly fix. Pretty good. Yeah. So a relaxing life. So 4 days more, and then we start running up VV. Yeah, it's a simple server, I guess. How is the artifact rotation of small trainers on GG? I had 3 of them. VV has 1. What the fuck is this? They're just trying to keep it in the family, I guess. Wow, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. They don't have tons of excavation time though. And they're just running it between their hammers. Okay. I'm still disappointed about this one. So I had to step in and use our hammer, and then they instantly move it to their own account. I mean, okay. Well, yeah. It's not like we were building a real hammer anyways. What about the chicken one? Oh yeah. It's just casually moved around. So, okay, Sacha also just picked it up. Yeah. So he can keep trashing around. Not bad. But yeah, we're looking at GG. Okay, so they're actually pushing it to 3 hammers on solo leveling. And then on 2 hammers. Oh, they boosted a lot on this guy in O2. Some of the main hammers. Just 1 primary. TK is also on GG. Is that in? Yeah, no, he has secondary hammers. This was barely active, but it was active for like half an hour. Oh, and then he moved it to cap, so he has a cap hammer and a side hammer. Was it even active? Was it even active here? It's 442. I should be 1142. So he never even used this in his capital, right? No, no, he didn't. So weird. So he just has 1 main hammer. Okay. Hey Nick. No. Didn't really miss anything. Yeah, that was also my anticipation, Miller. But I mean, some of these might also be running small full. I think, is it soul leveling? Yeah, soul leveling has small fool too. The rest is just, yeah, I think they do tech pushing. And then, as you said, yeah, they fix 200 hours of. And we also don't know if these are VV hammers or if it's just trash hammers for hack and slash. So, and then the last one, hook, boom, boom, boom. Okay, so leveling has also been using that one. Wow. So he keeps flipping the fool, and then he's running small trainers all the time on top. And TK was also on the other list. This guy was also. So they don't even have real rotation patterns there. I presume they're just like, guys, I'm running out of queues. I need a trainer. And he has a Hun Hammer too for the main. Oh, he's running small storage. Oh well. I think they also have plenty of. Yeah, they have 2 small. Have they been utilizing it? Yeah. Wow. Not even for caps. They're also using it for hammer towns and stuff like that. But that's fair. Wow. Then he moved it back to 10. What? Wow. Why? Why did he move it back to his 10th town? He forgot 1 great granary, or what the hell? How are they utilizing the great one? They have one, right? Yeah. What? What? They're not even running the great one in achievable? Okay. That's fucking weird though. But I mean, when you have all the techs in the world, then 3.6 million for great storage is not an issue. I presume, yeah, they're also just dumping it in on some of the bigger accounts. Yeah. Wow, this guy moved it twice on his own account. What? So he took it and then moved it to a 1, which is probably his cap. Yeah. But still, yeah. And then full activation from there. 5 hours of activation. Wow. They get to keep it for a long time. Wow, this guy had 8 hours of activation on War Ashes, but I mean, it's also a big tech account. So you needed to fix everything for VV control. I presume War Ashes is also going to be their VV holder. Oh, yeah, okay. Trainers, great talent. Oh, there's a lot of them in VV. Oh, GG doesn't even have any of the large ones, but again, 3 small ones and all that. What are tech accounts? It's there is, like, for me, there's 2 categories. You have external tech and internal tech. And it's just accounts that are primarily focused on resource development and resource pushing. So it's a support account. But is it internally in an alliance and you join that alliance or you're in it, then they push you resources for the limit that is available for pushing. There is some restrictions in the game as to how much I can send to someone. And if you want to avoid those limits, then you have external accounts. So let's see, this guy is building up an account next to me. Then I could sit and rate him unlimited because we're not in an alliance together. Um, Also comes with some restrictions, but it's easily avoidable. When you get RDs, then you can route as much crop as you want to. So if he has a 15 cap like mine, and I have an RD, I don't think I have anything routed to me right now. Do I? Sons of Clowns. Okay, so these clowns decided, hey, I'm not gonna play anymore. They were they're a hybrid account. I had like 1 or 2 offense, and then I don't know 200, 300k defense. And then one of their duels said, "Hey, um, not any of the duels that said. What happened was they were pretty shit at controlling their offense, so they lost some units here and some units there, and the duels got a little mad at each other. And then one of them was like, "Well, I don't feel bad for killing these units. I just think it's funny. But if you all are gonna be bitches about it, then I'm gonna put the account on delete." So he started deleting the account. I think he was top 20. So now he's down to rank 469. So he's just been giving all his towns away, killed off his units here and there. And then they asked if Nick wanted it routed, but then they said, nah, just route it to me. So yeah, some of it is coming into my capital from their capital, and other stuff that they are doing. Um, Sorry, the whole fucking floor was shaking. I was like, we don't have earthquakes here in Denmark, so I don't want to know what was happening. So it's not like necessarily that they're a tech account. They're not. They're just a normal account. But if you stop playing, or you don't have time, or you have limited time but still want to play with the people, then you can be in the alliance and you can send resources around if you want to and stuff like that. So in my case here, it's just a guy on the lead, and they don't want to spend the gold on using all the crop, so they're sending it, some of it, to me at least, and then we just route it out. Um, oh, it's just a part of our production. But there's other people on the account that has like 10 or 20 accounts routed to them right now. So that's an internal tech, right? And then you have the external ones that are rate based, which is a little bit more, well, what's the right word? Dutchy, maybe. Um, because that also has a huge impact on top rating, right? So it's not very nice. Um, and they pay for that. What do you mean? I mean, if it's an internal one, it's like having an off account that has a dev account, like a personal dev account, and then you in some cases that off account pays some gold to that dev account, like it helps them put on a little bit of gold, and then they can develop further, and there'll be a nice dev account for you. So yeah, some people, I mean personally, I when I play tech or something like that, then I'll just pay for it because I think it's fun. Because it's just about resource development. So uh, so I don't require payment for that. I mean, I can I can drop 4K gold for that, and then I'll build something, and then you know. But um, but yeah, in most cases you see, like in other cases you also see people on dev accounts, on personal dev accounts for an off account, that they are also duals on the main account. So people cross sit each other, but I mean that's only a grid of 3 accounts, right? Based on the maximum amount of direct access people. Um, so in this case, I just have access to 2 dev accounts. That's my life. This server, I'm just defense. And you also do it only to your close friends? Not necessarily. If you remember, Miller, I think was it 2 rounds ago, we had a guy who joined into our alley. We kind of knew he was Dutchy, and I thought, oh, this guy's botting. Like, why is he solo accounting with maybe one friend? And they had way too much activity, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, what happened to this account was that it, of course, got banned. They lost 30% of their account, which means they lost a lot of fields, they lost infrastructure, stuff like that. And then they said, "Well, we're leaving. Fuck this. Game's over." And then Nick talked to them, and it was like, "Well, you could also, as I just stated, okay, it's pretty much of a dead account, but it can still get routed." So I took over the account, and I think I put on like, I don't know, 600 gold or something like that. And then I built it up with everything in infrastructure. I applied production bonuses, all that stuff. And then when it was fully built, it took me like, I don't know, half a week to sim everything up. And then I just routed everything to other people, actually. Again, I rarely get any fucking value from what I do. But I mean, routed some to me. I boosted to other people. Again, res you can't route, so I used it to push other people. Um, so again, that is also an account that was kind of dead and not a part of the game. But then you bring some life back into it, and I gave 600 gold for that, and then I had a huge falling out with the guy in the end because he was like, there was supposed to be 100 gold left, and I think there was like 80 gold left. And he was like, "You owe me 5 kroner, you bastard, you rah, rah, rah." And then it was like a whole drama about that, and I was like, "Oh, okay, Nick, fuck this guy." He could just have come on and he could have sold some of his gear and gotten the silver bag, and it was more like I added the extra gold in the end, so Like, do I want to pay him 300 gold more in an exchange of buying gold, or like, what's the whole plan? So it was a little weird. Anyways, but it's more about. Oh, he was actually online, and then he dodged. Okay, so maybe he only has scouts in that capital. Well, good to know he's still online, and we managed to achieve the new town. So it's gonna be COA. And then for some reason, Rensselaer likes doing dots like this, which is fine by me, I guess. And then boom, and we have more towns to sim. Did I? There we go. Sim more residents there. And then, yay, tons of crannies. Hooray. But actually, it doesn't look that bad because he hasn't upgraded all his crop fields. That means when we get, I think we get from all to 7, 8, 9, 10, we get task rewards. So it can be beneficial too in regards to growth. Was that the 18C account look? It might be. But no. Was it the 18C that I didn't get, but Fizzy got instead? And then I think that was that server. Yeah, yeah. People are weird. I really try to avoid cheating. That's also why I love playing with Mustafa. It's like, let's have a general rule about non-cheating. I mean, are you allowed to internally route? Yes, but only if a person, an actual person, is playing said account, stuff like that. You know, you have to actually fucking be human beings and play your decent account instead of all that other crap. Um, oh, you always have a guy who's claiming, "Oh, it's my brother," or "It's my friend," or that's why usually we call it cousin accounts. It's my cousin who's on the account, man. I'm not botting. I mean, it's just my cousin. He doesn't have access to Discord. That's why you can't talk to him. You know, it's that's that's usually how people try and cover up that they're full of shit. And then he got banned a second time. Yeah, might be that guy. So yeah, people are weird. Let's say 30,000. I think I'm just gonna NPC this one. So really, guys, please avoid cheating and all that, but because you can build beautiful accounts without actually doing anything dodgy. Oh, should I send like 10,000? There we go. Oh yeah, it was his twin, right? Yeah, he had a twin brother. Oh yeah, and then you have people with 59 cousins that all play Roman. I wonder if there's any accounts like that on this server. Mm, yeah, no. It can be a little hard to track down. This looks like a tech alley. Romans with absolutely no development. So maybe they're jumping in, and it also fits quite well. Turks and Arabs. And then they're just simming up production, using that for boosting or routing or whatever. Um, what are you linking, Miller? Oh, Is that our own text? Wait, what? UN? Oh, wow. That also looks quite dodgy. That's pure Romans. And then a big mingle of even an account called cars. Okay, wow. Oh, these are ugly fucking texts. I mean, this is a nice tech. So big routing, and then it's pumping some defense on the side, and okay. Or it just only took croppers. Oh no, I just got lucky and hit a 15C. But yeah. Oh, it's X-Men's. I see. I see. I hate playing with X-Men. He's the worst bot. Is he botting? No, I don't think he bots much, but he's running tech setup, right? So, and he does it the most ugly way you can imagine. It's like build his account, and then he drops everything around him, and it's like, bro. A 2-year-old working for Travian Games could come in and take a look at this and be like, okay, that's private teching. And I don't understand. Like, he gets banned a lot, but I don't understand when he isn't banned. Like this round, I guess. It's like, bro, it's so obvious. So I presume he's rating. I don't know. I can't find any. It's because I'm not in alliance with him. But I'm pretty sure if I went in and looked through Hunt 2, we would see a lot of rating on all these shitty accounts. And the whole risky business about doing it that way is that if he starts defending them against other people rating them, then he might get banned or get a punishment. But if nobody is interacting with them at all, he can do this for all he cares about. Because not enough report him. Yeah, exactly. That's also an issue, right? So if nobody reports him, then TG doesn't spend the manpower to actually process it. So if anybody is out there from our enemies, report this dude. Um, so yeah. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Wow. So Forge is like, I'm gonna build another hammer here, and then I'm gonna get all my text to settle around it, and then he's slowly gonna sim it up so he can raid it, and it's just, oh god, it's so lame. And again, a problem with this is also it's fully raid tech based because it's just rest production. So it's great for raiding, it's great for keeping a low amount of gold usage on your account, but he can't rotate them into alley because then he can't feed all the crop because there's no crop production, right? So either it would have to be turned into a dev account or only pushing for people, and that's more work, right? Uh, so yeah, whatever. It's the dark side. The dark side of Trivian. Is there anything else to sim? No. Did the whole NPC thing, nothing starving, everything is fine. Yeah. Oh, Nick, I keep forgetting you're on holiday right now. I was like, why are you on right now? But makes sense. It all makes sense. The fact that Tiki doesn't act on that makes me want to abuse their stupidity. Exactly. Like, the less people get punished for things, the more inclined people are to do the same, right? And that's sad. Oh, get my son to include everyone. And it's getting dark outside, guys. Oh, holy shit. Suddenly, I sees light. Well, holiday and holiday. Girlfriend now need even more love and help. Bruh. But it's good. It's nice you can spend some time together. Did I get tagged? No. Oh, and Mesny is running his bot again. Mesny, please stop ignoring. He's sitting and spiking people. Shit to me. Oh, Nick. Oh no. All right. Hmm. I still can't believe Joachim named his son Sam. If he only knew. If he only knew our Sam, he wouldn't. Oh, oh yeah. Ah. Hey, Pussy. Um, any guide for players who didn't play since before Heroes? I don't want to be destroyed as soon as the bird runs out. I presume it's beginner's protection. And before Heroes, Jesus Christ, that's a long time ago because Heroes have always been in the game. You must be from the 2.0 days or 1.0 days in the early development of the whole game. But I mean, heroes don't have as much as an effect as you would probably presume they have. Um, yeah, before heroes, yeah, then you're almost back in black and white and stuff. I mean, so, but no, I mean, your hero is mainly used for grinding animals early game. You get up the fighting strength, but you mainly want to have it in resource production, so you just get more income. So it's a whole balancing act. But there was a time where you had unlimited bucket usage. Now it's like, I think here, yeah, there's a 6 hour cooldown on x10. That means it can be on an x3, I think it's 12 or 24-hour cooldown. Um, so you can't just launch a hero, revive, launch, revive, launch, revive. You know, you can't grind 2,000 units if you use 10 buckets and stuff like that. I mean, you can do it with ointments, but they're quite expensive for that kind of usage. Um, so it's not a problem fighting heroes early game anymore. You kind of want to develop your own. I think that's the main thing I wanted to say is that it's very nice to get 100 here and 100 here. Then he's very versatile in regards to getting more income and clearing some stuff for you. But it's not a hard necessity. You can level him up gradually as you join in on fights or clean the area and stuff like that. If you are ever in a fight converting to a percentage bonus is quite impactful. At least for early game fights. Suddenly means you lose 20% less of your hammer or your defense when fighting people, or you actually manage to kill a hammer with the defense that you have. But it's not something that should discourage you in regards to fighting enemies. Um, um, I think also when BP runs out, maybe you can have one thing maxed out. And again, in most cases, I would probably just run the hero with resources as much as possible, unless you're actively grinding the area. So again, when you drop out of BP after 2 days here on X10, you can extend beginner's protection. So at that point, animals also respawn. So it's a good time to have your hero in fighting strength just to kill animals and get more income. But converting into rest for the most part is plenty beneficial. You just need to balance it a little in regards to taking adventures and all that stuff. Oh yeah, hero's still running with the hammer. Um, the day bleeds into nightfall, here to get me through it all. But yeah, as Miller says, actually a good recommendation. Just join in with a team you can find, but honestly, just goof around with your own account, slow sim some stuff, and use the gold to complete high level buildings and all that, and you'll still have some fun with the game and just learn it. I mean, they've improved it over the years a lot, so you have hyperlinks for sending stuff around, and there's a lot of changes to the game in general, but I mean, it's just more comfortable to be playing. Also for the whole farmless control and rating and all that stuff. Wait, why is that? Just we have one farm and it's casually active on this one. Okay, yeah, whatever. I have a boomer question. Never seen the tribe you're playing. Is it good? Oh, yeah, it's absolutely banging. Um, that's also why you don't see me rating per se. It's like it's a defensive race, but you can also play offense with it. But it's not the greatest. But it just comes with some nice race benefits, and two of them, which are really good, is one, you have increased resource production. I think you gain 25% more than everybody else, or is it maybe 20%? I think the others are at 10,000. We're at 12,000 because of the hero production. So early game wise, for getting a cropper, stuff like that, it has a high impact. I mean, you don't raid as much. I mean, you raid with the hero if you want to early game, but you can also just do full production. So it's very well rounded for noobs to play. It also has a high impact in regards to building nice defense, but at the same time, it also comes with the ability to get as much production as everybody else and income also without rating. You have some very nice buildings called waterworks. So it's Egyptian. So you can imagine, imagine Babylon, with waterfalls and beautiful architecture and an agricultural developed city. So it has these waterworks, and it just provides extra production for all your races. So right now I have 150%. With waterworks on top, it becomes 300% production. So you can imagine everybody else sitting and fucking raiding, and even the Gauls, who's the best defensive tribe in the original three race version. They can build a big account as Egyptians, but it requires you to sit with TTs and raid the map and increase your income overall. While Egyptians just like, yeah, I don't need to do that. I got production for days. So you can still raid on top of it with your hammer. I mean, we're not doing it, but I built some Egyptian off accounts. I mean, it was a hybrid account, but still, we had three hammers. I think we it was with Mustafa one time. We just built a we built a fucking account, you know, in another quad. So we were with them, but we didn't tell them we were starting. We just wanted our own life, and then we built a monster of an Egyptian. I think we were running full hammer while we had the same cap fields as all the other Egyptians on the server. Um, and everybody was like, "How are you doing this?" And we just destroyed all the Russians trying to forward us, and it was a banging server. But we built three hammers with Egyptian and then Def on top. And I think one of the hammers we used to steal unique wall first hitter as Egyptian, just like, yeah, guys, we got 30, 40k rams. It's not an issue. We're gonna grind that shit. Um, do people really attack Gaul less because of the traps? Yes. Um, there's also one of the things why people are reluctant to attack Gauls early game. Um, and in general, maybe be less focused on them because they will build defense of some sort. But no, if you see like a Gaul and you're like, for example, now you had that Busi mentioned the whole thing about heroes. How effective are heroes? And they're not very effective if you just have one fucking trap and then people are trying to, raid it, raid you with that hero trying to kill your units. But you can't because your hero just blop into one trap. So for me, I tend sometimes to then you have to test rate it, like sending one unit. Oh, it went into a trap. Okay, cool. I can't send my hero there. But even if you send your hero at some point, he can just build one trap and you're fucked. Then he gets caught and then he has to release it, or you have to kill it and then use a bucket. So it's people are more wary of attacking into Gauls. Romans, Teutons, I would happily like, because you can also use your hero for scouting purposes, right? Like you said, you saw me. Was it? I can't fucking remember where I sent the horses, right? But let's say it's early game. You have. I wanted because I lost all the scouts, right? So I wanted to raid scout him. So I used 200 units. I could also have done this with the hero. And then I could have seen, oh, what's home? What is available for me to kill here? There's also the chance of the hero dying, right? But it might also cost me like 90 ointments. But who knows what will actually happen? But it's a way to utilize the hero, but you can't do that against Gaul per se. Um, oh, it's 30% increase in production for the hero. Okay, that might be. It used to be 50%, and that was totally overpowered, which is fine that they lowered the amount, but okay, so it's 30% extra increase in production. So it comes with two very high values. So I love grinding with the strength and just, let's say we're blah, 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 blah. What should we be? Um, So again, so here, right? So we took the crowber before them, and then they went here to boonies. That was my secondary goal. Um, but they landed in a very nice spot, so there's tons of oases. So again, you grind in the early game, you convert to resources, you send your settlers. When that lands, you send the hero out there or kill him in center and then revive him. And then you just grind all the oases around with strength on the hero and then keep developing that while you get strength to 100 and then you get your resources to 100. And then you can chill some more. I mean, but if you're not grinding or you're sleeping or whatever, then convert to full rest production and then you get a lot more gains. I see a lot of oases not being taken. Why does Boba Fett want to go out here? What the hell, bro? Maybe it's like a shit tech or I don't know, internal thing. Anyways, yeah. And yeah, as Nick said, we got aggroed by 30 Russians, but at that server we ran our cap to level 13 fields. Wasn't it? Was it an x10 or was it an x3? But I mean, the only bad thing about Egyptian offense is that it doesn't have that much power in it. It's only 110 in damage output by the chariots. But the Kopesh are pretty decently strong with 65. You just don't build that many of them in the long run. Yeah. Yeah, Mustafa normally plays X3, but I was just wondering because so it was an X3. Um, what was I going to calculate? Oh yeah, I was going to calculate production because I think we had 150%, and we pushed that to level 13, and then we had the Vorteworks to I don't know 15%, or 15 level 15 that's 75%, and then we took 3 oases for it, and then we played X3, which is 164k an hour. Yeah, that looks about right. And then let's say hammer production X3 Egyptian time. It's 1 hour. And then we ran our hammer in standard production. We did that very quickly, and I think yeah. So if you do that, it only cost 100k. Then you could imagine we have like 2, 3 supporters on top, fully built, plus 60k extra in production. So we could easily run a full hammer. Oh, it's in Kopish, so 113. But I mean, then you can still keep simming and you can run a full hammer from from very early in the game. So you just had all these shit Russians around and they just got nuked. I think we just built 1,000 of each unit or something like that, and just start trashing everybody because yeah, what are you gonna do? You got no defense, guys. You're like 2 fields, 1 field away from us, so we just kept hammering. Mhm. Yeah, with Warwick 75, we didn't do slave in that one. No, I know, I converted it. Yeah, but that's the thing about the game, you have to get more than you in overall. It was just to give an estimate of, okay, you have so much production, so you don't crop lock or resource production lock yourself. So we could run a hammer with 113k an hour, right? And then we still had 200k to keep simming with, pushing cap fields and all that stuff. It was just to say, yes, Egypt is a defensive race, but you get so much production that you can do so many things with it. So I like it as a noob, a noob friendly race. But it does require some gold. I mean, because of the extra production. But it was a very fun round. So we were also raiding, but the problem is with Egyptians are that, you know, let's see, Kopesh, 28 fields, 40 fields. And if you take Gaul as an example, you raid with TTs, that's 76. So TTs are twice as fast as chariots. So when you raid with Egyptians, it's very minded around having just my macro lists, easy rates, just get the units out there, and then they'll come back slowly, and you can still get some income. But you'll hit the rate limit. What is it now? 20k outgoing and incoming. Um, unless there's too much lag on the server, then they'll start lowering it. Want to show troops? Yeah, I can show Kumi. I mean, it's not a secret at all. I think I also went over it earlier. Yeah, we just hit 1,000,000 slaves and 150k Anhua. And then, yeah, a little extra defensive chariots and whatnot, and then the baby hammer. And I realized we had like 36k scouts, so mainly defensive. It's far from being top defender on the server, but at least we're running without checks, we're running without anything. So yeah, we're only ranked 10. So people are in general pushing ahead of us, but I'm also sitting and boosting people all the time, so I mean, and we have decided to build a lot of supporters on top of it. And we could build more slaves if these were also converted to having actual barracks, but we don't. So we're slacking pretty hard. But welcome to the Egyptian life. It is a comforting life. About Huns, Huns are amazing. So Huns benefits are they have very good cavalry. Like they've been trying to make it historically accurate, right? So Huns have three different types of horses, which are very great for being ghost orientated, killing people with horses here and there. But they're also very great at raiding oasis without having any losses. So you see people do, there's a concept called 1-1-1 raiding. You can also, like, one of each horse type, because they have a damage split between them. So they all have to die when they hit something for all of them to die. So if the defensive power of the oasis or whatever you're hitting is less than those 3 units, just barely, I mean, then none of the units will die. So it's a very great way to kill animals and get a lot of resources for it without losing any units. So it's a special thing they can do. And then you can build something called command centers, which is like a palace. So you get 3 chiefs. So it's an offensive race, very much focused around chiefing and killing people and ghosting them. And we can briefly look at their stats, I would say. Can we find a town that is not building units per se? Yeah, this one. So that's not gonna fucking reload in the background. And so you have marksman, step, and marauder. Marksman is defense orientated, but they still have great damage output. So that's 110. Oh, and then 180 damage output. Bad at defending though. And then step is definitely the best unit. 120 and off power. Shit at defense, but they're very cheap to build. So you see often people spamming step also early game and in general for raiding and ghosting. And then you can also build a def account just spamming mercs, because mercs are, versatile. They're both great for defense and decently for offense. But even if you're building hammers with them, it's better to build mercenaries instead of bowmen. Bowman has more damage output, but it's like clubs versus axes. And it's like the more mercs you have, the more you can raid, not that people necessarily raid because they hit the limit, and then mercs are pretty bad for raiding, but they give more damage output based on their building time compared to bowmen. So And bowmen are fucking glass. It's like having clubs at home. So even if you get ghosted, it's better just to have tons of mercs at home instead of bowmen. So yeah, just forget about the bowmen. Just don't even think about it. Don't build them. Just mercs all the way. But I mean, you can do the 1-1-1 rating, which is one step and one marauder, one marksman, and it's great for satellites. Let's see. Elmer should have tons of them, right? So you just drop a town in the middle of boonies. Who the fuck is he next to? Oh, random Turks and stuff like that. But then you find a nice place with a lot of oases on the map, preferably, iron or clay oasis. They don't spawn that many strong units. So, and then you build up with steppe to begin with, and then you mix in marauders and marksmen, and then do 1-1, and then you just keep hitting and then killing the animals consistently, and that improves your income rate, your whole, it boosts your production. Then you get all the resources directly into your hero here in the inventory, and then you can drop it wherever you need it. So it can be quite beneficial to create 2 or 3 satellites early game. Uh, and then you get that extra production to develop your account. Overdoing it is what people do. Is like, oh, I need 6 satellites, I need 8, I need 10, and then it's suddenly artifacts, and it's like, but do you have a hammer, bro? Oh, you don't have a hammer. Well, maybe you should have prioritized differently. Just saying. Or you should have actually made your satellites a hammer. You can also do that, right? But it can be a little harder to control and work with. Romans are still shit. That's debatable. Romans have always been great. I mean, it's a great race for Yeah, I mean, okay, those maybe overdoing it. Great for defense. I mean, they got great defensive units. They're just slow as fuck, and they don't have any dedicated cavalry, right? So it requires more pre-planning, pre-walls, stuff like that. But again, they have great EIs for clearing arties and raiding and having fun with that, and they build some very nice VV hammers too. And then they're triple simming. Instead of only 2 things you can sim 3, right? So they're a great race still. But I love the community servers because we managed to, at least the community managed to tell Tiki that we really wanted some better stats for Romans. So I think it's a great race to play on those community servers that they've built. So I still like them, and it's not like it's a bad race. It just depends on your play style and how good you are at it. But it's a better offensive race than defense, I would say. Um, yeah. Um, how's that guy's village still alive? Yeah, yeah. It was a weird satellite I found, but I mean, sometimes people just ignore you because you're not being aggressive to them. You're mainly farming all the oases around. He might also have standing def. I don't know, but I mean, it's a yeah. You can get lucky, I guess. Um, and then they need small trainer or unique boots because they have so much rest. So Sun Hero, yeah, eh. I mean, since the 5 tribe thingy, they just disappeared. Oh, Romans. I would say again, you mainly see Romans on the server because people build these shitty techs from them. But I have met a lot of great players out there who plays Roman. But again, it's more an offensive orientated race because you kind of want the druids or the Enhugad or the striders for defense from the Spartans. Um, but um, but I still see great Roman players from time to time. Also, the Roman hero with extra damage on it is great early game for raiding oasis, and it's a race that is great for low gold consumption. So we have people like Mirjana, who's a hard, dedicated Roman who plays with like 1600 gold for a whole server. Does a lot of trading, NPC control, stuff like that. So if you want to play cheaply on a server, Romans are great because she still builds really high-end, strong account. I think on an X3, I would presume she builds around 500,000 defense. Um, so you can really, yeah, it's just a priority because you're a big ass off account. Okay, then Hun is probably your best call. You got a lot of defenders that you want to chief towns for and be continuously active chiefing because of the command centers, stuff like that. So, is there a lesser reason to be Roman? Absolutely. Um, um, but yeah, I mean, just Romans are still nice. Roman on community servers are insane. Yeah, to clean artifacts is still nice indeed. Yep. Oh, she made 1 million defense for 2,200 gold. Okay, I'm sorry, Nick. I was just trying to be proportional, I guess. And you bought her the extra 600 gold so she could go big cap fields. Yeah, 600 gold for storages. Yeah. So, I mean, Romans are not a bad race at all. Not even on the normal servers. Again, it's just a little less damage output than the other races. It's a little bit slower defense, or a lot slower defense. But I mean, what is your priority? Is it just building tons of Praetorians for endgame or stationary defense everywhere? I mean, you can still do your stuff for the alliance, and even with the horses, you can also do 1-1 raiding with Romans. And when I say 1-1, it was like the Huns, one of each horse type. Well, you can also do that with the Romans with EI and Caesars, and then you just have 1-1. It can still be quite powerful. Um, Again, if you're doing on iron clay, then you also see a lot of Huns just doing 1-1 with step and marksman. Like having the marauders on top is a bit more delicious, less losses, but hitting the right oasis step and marksman is also plenty enough. That's why you can do the same with Roman. So it varies. Is Roman Def account even worth it? They don't have horses for it. Yeah, but as I said, it's about what is your overall plan. I mean, if you're in the boonies somewhere, anyways, and just chilling on your own, or even if you're playing center, that's fine too. Are you a private defender right next to your off account? Then travel times don't really mean anything. Are you in the boonies and you can place perm def different locations? Romans are still nice. Like it's a very high end value unit, at least Praetorians and Legionnaires for that matter. Very well-rounded race in regards to defensive capabilities for their crop cost. So, but it's all relative, and again, how to use it. But so in a team, it still gets value. But are you a reactive def? Hell, fucking no. You can't reach any def calls at all. Not even with full TS up at level 20. I mean, I've always wanted to do like the Might of the Roman Empire alliance and then forcing all the players to play Roman, just because. But it requires a lot of prep work. It requires a lot of legionnaires to be uh, um, yeah, oh fuck, stupid loading. So Legionnaires is 24 fields an hour, and these are 20. So you need to focus on, but that's why Legionnaires got a big bump, like 50 in damage, 40 in infantry defense, and maybe 55 in cavalry defense or something like that on those community servers. So it's a way more like Legionnaires is probably the most well-rounded unit in the whole fucking real world, right? It was like, okay, we collect all these people, and then we make them build roads to where they go, and then they build fortifications, and then they control this area of Gaul or whatever they were sent, right, in mass. So they are a very good unit, and then they got made even better. And again, they're a little bit faster than the Praetorians that are super fucking slow. It's like 20 fields an hour. Catapults is 12. I mean, very, very slow. But again, then you just need to do a lot more prep work in your defense control. So it wouldn't be easy, but I think it's still viable. You can also additionally use. I mean, in most cases, when people build cavalry defense, they will build Caesaris because they are decently well-rounded. Problem is, they're just really fucking slow still. 40 fields an hour. I think it's the same speed as the chariots, but Imperator's is super fast and also somewhat well-rounded in defense capabilities. So you could build. I would recommend building EI for defense purposes also. Then you suddenly have all these Roman def accounts that then have EIs that they can sit and raid with and annoy people. They can use them for arties, and then after arties, in principle, they can use them for defense, for fast defense, to stack on top of these infantry walls that you built. So I would they're a lot cheaper than the Caesaris. So it's not the most cost efficient thing, but if you have enough of them, I think it's a fun way to play because you can use them for ghost or you can use them for defense. Um, so I remember we played a server long ago and the enemies, used them as reinforcements. It wasn't that pretty, but it kind of worked. So all I'm saying is that it's doable and you can, it's about making your own luck and your own value from what you're building. Um, yeah. The first time you play as Teuton defender, I mean, Teuton defense is so under fucking rated, and I know it pisses Nick off too, to some extent because, yeah, Teuton defense is very nice, and that's also why I highly advocate it when we were talking about unit stats for the community server. I enforce that paladins should have. I think we managed to get it to 90 in offense. If you run brewery on top, I think you get it to around 110 in attack value. But that makes them able to, work somewhat like the marksman. Not too powerful, but just powerful enough that you can actually raid Oasis with one paladin early game. So you can, because right now on this server we require two of them, so they don't die. But they are somewhat fast cavalry, not the fastest. It's the same speed as Caesaris, but with some TS up, they're somewhat mobile. And then again, their spears on top are very very powerful def unit. So yeah, I wish I saw more Teutons, and it's very easy to just build a play hammer with them on top of it while you're running your defense. So and yeah, when you're playing Teuton defense on a Han server where everybody is all the good players, they're like, I'm cavalry, I'm gonna ghost everyone. Have fun ghosting people early game when there's just tons of spears everywhere. It's like, yeah, good luck, bro. So they're a very, very nice race indeed. And I also did when I play a chicken account, I just built my early game hammer with clubs and TKs, and then I sit and trash around with that hammer, and then all my other supporter towns, I just convert to defense and spear production. So one hammer, and then I just build a 500k spears or whatever, and it just fills up nicely in any wall you could imagine. Especially these modern times where people are focusing a lot on cavalry production. Um, it's just it's a very nice defensive unit to have fill in all walls. Mm. Yeah, Paladin is probably one of the worst, if not worst, unit in Travian, but Teuton Spearmen. Yeah, they're produced fast with TS are not that slow. Indeed. So, I mean, still, it's just a rounded def unit. Paladins, again, they're not the fastest, but they are still a great defensive unit. They really stack up nicely in a wall. The only problem is the speed on them. But just convince your ally to give you unique boots, and you can still manage to reach all def calls, right? Yeah, shooting as defense at speed 3x, you grind like 25k horses first 9 days. Yeah, yeah. The hate on paladins, Nick, is mainly because of their travel speed. But I mean, if you can just get your TSs to level 16 to 20, I mean, paladins can still reach most def calls. It's just 40 feels an hour compared to 64 feels an hour. So you need good coverage on your account, but I mean, it's still a very viable def unit. I do not dislike them. mm. Yeah, I know. 1.2 million paladins. Yeah. So again, they work great for raiding, and even better now on community rounds. Mm. Also, if you're shooting def, just don't go boonies. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, it's all about what's your playstyle and what's your plan, because are you just massing spears for endgame and perm def? Well, then you can be anywhere on the map. Do you expect to be super reactive? Well, then probably don't be in boonies. I mean, but that's also what makes Tuden a great hybrid option, because yeah, you can build a hammer for the early game, and then you can also build all those spears on top, and then nobody can fucking counter your hammer. I mean, people usually use ghosts to counter hammers. Yeah, good luck if you run into a 50 or 100k spearman wall behind that hammer. It's like, okay, get fucked, bro. That's why it's also sad sometimes watching these student accounts. Like, yeah, I'm offense, bro. Yeah, but you could also build some defense, right? No, I don't want to. Let's do it. Do it. Just have 3 towns running spears, and you easily get, yeah, your own 50k spearmen for cutting and perm walling and everything. Mastro, why would you ever compare Roman EI to Paladins? One is defensive unit, the other is offensive unit. I know I said you could use EI as defense, but I mean, it wasn't minded like that per se. It was based on a full Roman alley, you know. Um, there is a speed difference. That's why I compared paladins to druids. So they are 15 feels an hour slower. Um, but again, that's why you maybe need to work on your placement of your towns, or at least just what you want to gain from the server. Are they faster on community? Oh, Dravian community unit stats. Uh, is this only two? Wow. Fuck off. That's with Vikings, Egyptians. And we're looking at paladins. 10 speed. No, this must be a normal. This is not community stats. Rebalanced. Oh my god, why is it so hard to find your fucking stats? Activity. Yeah, okay, yeah. So they actually upped the base speed from 12 to 14, I think. Or maybe it was 10. I'm not really sure. But yeah, their speed got upgraded. Also, I got the TK speed upgraded too. So yeah, I think it went from 12 to 14 and from 10 or 8 to 12. I think that's how it got buffed. And then yeah, to 90 in attack. So TK's got a little bit better at raiding with, and Paladin's more well-rounded. Scouts also got buffed in speed, I guess. Axeman got improved in speed and attack power. Clubs didn't get changed. Spears didn't get changed. Yeah. So, hey, guarding. Good to have you back. So, so yeah, everything kind of got like all the standard races got buffed. Instead of nerfing Huns and Egypt, they just buffed all the other races. Stronger swordsman, faster speeds, TKs, better attack power. Cost was lowered, so they're more uh, more balanced. Shit. Okay, maybe you guys can see the stats. That's better. Um, um, so they are more similar to Stepper Rider in cost. And then Huden's got buffed a little bit for a little cheaper, and then more attack power. That was pretty much it. Right. But still, it makes it more well-rounded. And then the Romans got absolutely like there were a lot of options provided to Tiki saying, okay, you can do this change or this change and this change, and then Tiki went in and fucking did all of them at once. So I would say Romans are pretty fucking overpowered. But again, they still come with the downsides of being slower. But I mean, they increased the speed of Legionnaires again, buffed them, yeah, to 40 in defense, 55 in cavalry, and better attack. So well, more rounded unit. Also lowered their costs a little bit. And then Praetorians upgraded speed, cheaper. Imperians more damage. EI improved attack, improved speed, I think. Yeah. And then improved costs. I tried to get them to remove Stable 5, Academy 5. So it would be Academy 5, Stable 3, like all the other races, but apparently they wouldn't budge. So whatever. Caesar's more damage output, which was great. I mean, more hammer damage for the Romans. But that was pretty much it. But yeah, they just became a little bit more viable with those changes. And then I can help. There we go. I guess that's how it looked before. It's a great fucking question, Comey. It's a great fucking question. Why aren't these changes introduced to all servers? They seem more balanced. They fucking are. But that's the whole problem with trivia games. They have this weird mentality that says we have some players who like this game version, and because they like this game version, they are not gonna play anything else. And it's like, guys, just force people to play with these new stats and changes. It's like for New Year's, they're like, oh, you guys want a new feature? Okay, you can have this new feature. We're going to develop it for you, but we're only going to put it into New Year's server. And then we're not going to put it anywhere else, or maybe on a community server. So sometimes they have like, they write out to people saying, we're starting this new server. You can all sit and debate and send in this questionnaire based on what features would you like. And instead, then you suddenly have like, I love being able to chief other races, take them, stuff like that. So suddenly you have these, which makes the game even harder to play for everyone. It's like, so on this server you have these specific rules, and this server you have these rules, and this and this and this and this, and then when you start a server, it's like, okay, but what are the fucking rules? Oh shit, I thought it was a normal server. Oh, this is with advanced start where I have 6 settlers to begin with and I sent them everywhere. And it's like, I didn't sign up for this. I didn't fucking know. So you confuse your users instead of having a standard core thing that you then adjust and rebalance, and then you create a very nice game. So now you have tons of different fucking versions everywhere, and it's just, shoot me. So fucking annoying. It's also, they rebalanced actually, I think, on community servers for them. Again, I don't fucking know if these things are in effect on different servers. So what they did was rebalance Egypt. So which is a fucking great rebalance, was that okay, to be able to build a waterwork. I don't have fucking waterwork in this city, but I do in the capital. Yeah, okay. So if I wanted to build this building, then first I would have to run my town hall to level 20, which is a huge fucking resource investment. But it balanced the early game that Egyptians don't have access to waterworks unless they invest into a town hall level 20. And that is a great way to balance it, because it's something that is doable, but it's not something you do before you have, I don't know, 8, 10 towns, and you have so much production that it actually becomes valuable to then build in your capital first, and then maybe in some supporters as you develop your account. Um, at least that makes Egyptian production a little bit lower. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, it's a shitty comment, Nick, but I still see some value in what you're saying, because like, why aren't you rebalancing this in general? Because then no Hans isn't OP anymore, so all the techers don't like the balance stuff. And what I agree with in that is that there are people out there sitting and being like, I don't want this nerf, or I don't want these units to be buffed on the other side, because then what I do has less effect on these people. And it's just such a shitty way to try and provide feedback to Travian games. It's like, you have, yeah, a gaming environment of people that are actively trying to make it less a good game. Personally, I love when I wish people couldn't push resources to each other. I wish it was more dedicated. What can you do with your account, and that only? So the more you can put a focus on that, and have people grind for that, I think is more fun. I like the teamwork parts, but I mean, all the teamwork parts get used for bullshit. Did somebody rearrange all our buildings? I think Miller did. Do we have capacity? No. Can it take Oasis? Yeah, it could. Oh, I could take 50%, bros. And we have for 20 there. We just need this to 10. But then we also need a waterwork, right? Ugh. Reason I can't escape. No Saint Peter will call my name. Oh, hello, hero. So yeah, moving him. Yeah, I mean that's also why I complained about all these different features. It's like I love forwarding too. It's like standard game is you send your units from here. Then if you want to move them again somewhere, they need to return all the way back. But with forwarding, you can place them there and then you can just move them different places as you want to. You can have big dev hubs being in capitals, different where key locations, and then you can just forward anywhere you want to. It's a little bit overpowered for defense, but it is a lot nicer and it's more dynamic and it makes no sense. You can't just say, "Hey guys, fuck right over there," and help defend there. So defense on standard servers is a lot harder than forwarding. So there's just different tools that are not available on different servers, and it creates this environment also for Tiki where they have to have so much different code here and there, and then they implement it into a functional server, and then yeah, it's probably also one of the reasons why they've had so many bugs over the years, and they just don't have one clean code that you run with. So it becomes messy, very messy sometimes. And it's just, why don't you simplify it? You goddamn cuties. Do 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 do. Mm. Oh, 50 gold for free each day. That would be nice. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. 34 villages. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's but the duels have been active, just chiefing a lot of new towns. I think I chiefed a few supporters last week, and then they've just been we built a few dev towns that we just crammed in around our cab in different locations around us, and then we've been chiefing a few more additionally, just here down here on the outskirts, and yeah, we'll continue to do so. Keep killing our hammer. But damn, that was a lot of talking for me. You guys know how to rile me up, I guess. We can just send 30k of everything. Oh, that's why we're increasing so much, and I think Miller has routing going here. Send me. Mm-hmm. I should probably fix. Uh, yeah, that should be fine for now. Mm. I'm happy, Komi, that you got some knowledge and information out of it. That was the main reason I keep rumbling about things. At least we went over some unit stats, right? That's yeah. Oh, I just got so tired all of a sudden, guys. Why do you do this to me? Mm. Oh, Nick asking the real questions. Why is there no season 2 to The Great Cleric? I don't know, bro. But I got recommended some more animes earlier today. I have just one guy at the school. I don't talk to him much, but every time I talk to him, it's just like, do you got any anime recommendations today? And then he sends me some gay shit. I mean, he really does. He's in the whole slice of life kind of animes where it's like everything's so chill and moody, and then one of them was it was like I went back to him the day after. I was like, bro, was that like a gay anime? And he was like, no, it's not necessarily gay, but it does have this label that it's boy love. And I was like, well, that I mean, it sure has a lot of that stuff. It's a good story though, but he totally got me with that one. So I'll link it to you, Nick. You need some gay stuff in your life today. Um, I think was it here? Yeah, these two we boosted, but I'll fix them when it lands. Yeah, it was testing the waters. Yeah, that's for sure. These days, people don't ask, "Are you gay?" No, they just send a gay anime and then they wait for the response. Like, hmm. So I guess I'm a little on the flippity flop side, I guess. Oh, Nick has already forwarded me gay animes, I guess. Um, Shit, I'm surrounded. I'm doomed now. I'll see you guys in half a year, and I'll be fully yeah. I'm just sipping my tea. Mm, mm. And then it was cold coffee. Unlucky. Run, Julia, run. She was busy. Mm. New generations are wild. Yeah, I remember I asked one of the girls, she's like fully, has some, what's it called, piercings and all that stuff. I was like casually just, are you, are you like what are you into? Is it like are you gay? Is it are you flexible? What is it? And she was like just staring at me like I fuck everything. I was like, okay, calm down, woman. I mean, it was so yeah. They're the new generations are very wild indeed. They and then at other points they're not that wild. It's like but I like it. Like you have respect for different things and it's okay. Okay. Mm, I haven't said this to anybody or even like I have a big scar from what's it called like back in the day I had some trouble with my kidneys and stuff like that, so I've been cut open and it's been it was a wild ride at that point in time, but it was back when I was 12 and back then people were always asking me like what happened, what you know, what is this, I mean, whoa, you know, and then yeah, you can tell people. And in the newest years and now with all these youngsters here, I mean, and I go to sauna like every fucking day. I do tons of sports. I'm a half naked half the time. I was even cleaning naked today because I was so hot after sauna goose, and people don't ask me. Since last semester and this semester, nobody ever asks. And so people are kind of refocused like, that is sensitive. Maybe I shouldn't ask anything about it. Where back in the day it was like, who the fuck shot you? Did you get cut down by a broadsword or what the hell happened to you? And it's like, oh well, hear this story, and now people are more respectful, I guess. But at the same time, it doesn't feel respectful. It's like I see this problem and I'm just gonna choose to ignore it and not talk about it. So I'm not really sure if it's a good or a bad thing, or what happened to the other guy. Exactly, Dane. It's exactly. It's like I love when I can come up with bullshit stories. We also had what's it called? A horror weekend and stuff like that. And I really wanted to come up with this crazy ass story how I got my scar because nobody has ever asked me. But then I kind of stopped going that whole route. But yeah, I love coming up with bullshit stories, I guess. Um, but nah, the only thing that was bad about my surgery was that I couldn't get pregnant anymore. At least that was what my doctor told me, and I was like, "What crack have you been smoking, bro?" Um, but um, but no, he was a really good doctor. It was very nice. Am I weird? I just think it's a good icebreaker. Worst case, you could say, I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, exactly. It's like, but to be honest, we had some people with psoriasis. What's it called in English? In Danish, it's psoriasis arthritis. I think it's also psoriasis in English. Um, it like it affects your scalp and different parts of the body and stuff like that. I thought it was. I've seen a few guys with it, and they talked about it yesterday, and that was really good. Uh, so so people always have these weird, quirky things, right? We're all just human with human issues. So I always feel it's good to talk about it. It can be a very interesting conversation, as you say, Dane. Um, because usually it's something that happened years ago, or it's something that might also have happened recently. So it can be it can be good to talk about. I've always had this thing about should I get a tattoo with like a zipper because it's a big ass thing. It's like I want a tattoo of a zipper so it looks like you can open and close me kind of thing. Uh, but no, it's I mean it has faded a little through the years. But it was so funny when they made it on me. It was like I think they changed from sewing to okay. Now we have you guys remember in schools and stuff like that. You have a bunch of paper and then you have that gun where you're like click 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 and they fucking use that on me. It was like so now it kind of looks like a whole fucking zipper thing. It's quite fun. uh, so yeah, maybe I should get that. That'll be a good conversation starter. I mean, I have similar shit. I have scar because I donated some of my kidney to my mother. Oh, that's a bullshit thing to do, man. And people always ask, "What is that and why?" Yeah. Uh, we used once on my eyebrow. Okay, I'm fixed now, guys. Just let me lay here and die. So yeah, it was the first time I knew that was like a clipper gun. I was like, what the fuck is this? I just woke up to it. I was like, did you guys didn't even fucking sew me up? You just fucking okay, I guess. Uh, they had to change a peephole operation to an emergency operation. Oh shit. Damn. But yeah, I also had what's it called when your spleen bursts. I had that too. I was helping a guy fix his apartment and fix his floors with like a just you know covers the whole area and takes off the top piece. And apparently that shook my entire body so fucking much that my spleen burst. And I was like, oh, fuck, dude, I gotta go home. Well, we're not fucking done here. Yeah, but I'm not feeling too great. I really, I should be somewhere else right now. And then I just, left and I was like dying. And I was like, guess it's time to go to the fucking hospital. And then luckily they could just do a peak operation and fix it from there. And I also had some other stuff fixed. Yeah, but yeah, hooray for modern times with like them just going through the navel and fixing things or wherever they can fucking get in. I don't know. But yeah, sometimes it's like, yeah, when they did my whole spleen and not the kidneys and all that stuff, they were like, they told me like, yeah, we just cut you open and then we just took everything out and placed, and I was like, okay, shit, bro, that's a little hardcore. Just they just removed half of me and then put it back in. Um, can we? How is this gonna hurt the living shit out of me? I think so. But I mean, it's not too bad. Do we have a better tier 2 weapon? No. But we do have the tier 2 weapon. There we go. Jesus Christ. Now you guys are just talking about being everybody has a scar. I love this. This is great. Uh I had a cut while playing handball. I was bleeding everywhere, so the doc clipped it until I got to the hospital after the match. Oh. Um, my answer would change adults, tell them reality of kids. I had a fight with a lion and survived. Yeah, honestly, because half the good stories, the good fake stories are half true. So when I wanted to do that whole fake story, I started like I lived in Tanzania in Africa for a little bit, and I also went through a road trip through Tanzania. We faked our way into like a diamond mine, and we crashed and we slept different cities all over Tanzania and stuff like that. And there's a very main point in Tanzania, at least we just rented a car from a friend and then drove through it. And there's like a rule that you shouldn't drive at night because then people will fuck you up. Like they'll put things in the road and they'll stop you and all that stuff. So I thought about that was like, I'm gonna tell the story about the diamond mine. I'm gonna tell how I was living there, and then the whole thing would be that I fucked up because we were driving at night, and then we got car jumped, and then they fucking took my kidney or something, and then like so yeah. I don't know. Just for a good fun story, right? But yeah, I think I've told people a few times that I was in a fight and I got cut with a sword or some shit. It's just making up bullshit. Uh, so instead of 3 small scars, now I have 3 small scars and a 16 centimeter. 16 centimeter? Is that? Yeah, that's around my size, bro. It's okay. It's pretty good. We are survivors. Should we? I mean, that's excessive. What the fuck, Harding? Hey, Red Psycho. A real question: has any girl asked you to touch the scar, like me touching it, or people want to touch it, or? Because you've been asked a lot all the time. I mean, yeah. I mean, and that's why it's so weird suddenly, when I was a teenager and it was maybe more of a weird thing. It was like, can I touch it? Yeah, sure you can. I mean, that's fine. Um, also had some girlfriends that liked it, and then I've had some girlfriends that didn't like it per se. So I would say it's a big difference between people how much they want to engage with it or whatnot, however to put it. But yeah, it's I mean, it's always an interesting thing. but I think I've more had to not cope, but learn to live with how it feels different for me, not for everybody else. But I don't really think about it much anymore. It's just a part of me, you know. But it's always funny how it feels different. Just at least the scar tissue and the area around it can be a little different. So, oh, Rasanko, you're best hydraulics. Yeah, you're the Norwegian guy. Rasanko doesn't sound Norwegian at all now. But I'm pretty sure you're Norwegian, right? No, I'm from Turkey. Wait, what? Okay, now I might be confused. But okay, Rasanko sounds Turkish. Oh, we hit and yeah, we just need to keep grinding. And I guess we just gonna, yeah, he's not gonna level up anytime soon. Let's just fill him up. A passing always say. But I think it's been a while since you came by. So good to have you back, man. Uh, Size confirmed. Wait, what's going on? What kind of fucking clip did you do? I'm okay. Hang on, hang on, hang on. What have I done? What have I done now? No, 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 bro. No, that is so out of context. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, you bastard. Oh, no. Oh, well, I mean, I think it is around 16 centimeters to be fair, but no. Oh, God. God damn it. I'm trying to be wholesome here, and now it's just a dick measuring contest. God damn it, bro. That was a smooth clip. That was that was way too smooth. uh, and you watched me while you were in Italy in 2023. You were perma streaming during the summer. Yeah, around that time I didn't get out much. Mission successful. Oh, and I'm trying to be body positive around here, and now you're just coming in with all these dick jokes. I mean, and even Nick, who's supposed to be my friend, is like, "That's a tiny, tiny dick." Oh, you bastards! Oh God. Oh no. Okay. This is. We're gonna make it. I'm sure. At some point, we'll get this fucking oasis. But I think it's spawning units right now, which is a bit annoying. Yeah, I could fix queues different places, I guess. I think we also send a little boost here, so it's like now we're rebuilding or we're prepping these for dev production and then we're running dev at the same time. Yeah, okay, barracks are not fully up, stables are not fully up. So I guess it's just more of a hobby thing, trying to get this running. Remember just the way you danced. Thing I can't remember. Yeah. I know it's me. Mm. Hey, Plush Combi, are there Spanish subtitles? Oh, I have. I have no idea. I if it's not available down below, then it's probably not. If you check out my YouTube, I'm pretty sure you can activate Spanish subtitles or something, but it's not something I have included at all. Mi español es fatal, es muy, muy malo. Uh, I could go pick up some Spanish people from my school and then they can sit and chat to you, but I mean, then you can't hear my beautiful voice. Um, oh, damn it. My Spanish is really bad. Um, are you from Spain or are you from Latin America? Thank you. I have a feeling you're late in the day, so you're probably Latin America. Yes. Okay. Okay. Then you are probably Brazilian, but I have a feeling you're from Argentina. I can hear it on the accent, bro. You are from Argentina. Salta. What the fuck is Salta, Argentina? Oh, Salta. Yeah. Oh. Oh, you're in the mountains. What the hell, bro? Interesting. Must be some very crazy mountains. I think oh, I can't fucking remember. Like I asked one of the students here at the school who's from Argentina too. I was like, "So bro, where do you live?" And he was like, he was holding my phone, and he couldn't find his fucking hometown. I was like, "Bro, is your geography so bad you can't even find out where you fuck you live normally?" But I think he was somewhere, I don't know, around this area or something. Can't remember the name of the town, but it was a little mountain town or a little country town, just like you. Um, I dated a girl from Bolivia once. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. Fucking crazy people. Nick can attest to it. But yeah, you're in a valley. Oh, that's very nice. Oh yeah, I see. So yeah, you actually got mountain ranges here also, and then you guys just found some flatlands full of salt, I presume. It's a salta. Isn't that salt? I mean, okay. I was. How's Hero doing? He's on his way back. Yeah, he doesn't need any more ointments. I think we will survive. I don't speak Danish. What the fuck, Dane? Wait, why am I getting pinged in storage rotation? Oh shit, sorry. Oh, Sam found a buyer for the storage already. Okay, I see. Fucking Sam and his stupid pings. uh, yeah, well, Nick is like, well, I do remember you called me to say you're free. I'm free, and then you suddenly said, "What the fuck? Who is outside?" Yeah, and then you didn't hear from me for hours. Yeah, that was a fucked up day. God damn it! And now Yen is also fucking sharing that clip in our Discord, like in the Alliance Discord. This is not good, guys. This is taking a turn for the worse. Oh, Sam, you goddamn idiot. God damn it. He fucking left again, Nick. 6 hours ago. Why can't you control Sam? Sam is a. Oh, God. I saw that size was confirmed. We were talking about scars. It's. God damn it. But yeah, you got me. You fucking got me. I think we can get it now. Just gonna kill some snakes. 16 centimeter snakes. It's okay. Yeah, it was. It was. I was like, I had a feeling I was gonna say something weird talking about all these things, and then I really, really did, and it's perfectly cut. Also, the way I'm actually looking down, I was like, oh no. It was it was a pro cut. Yes, Sam is apparently originally from Bolivia, and was it Afghanistan? Isn't he Afghan or something? Or is he an Indian living in Afghanistan? Or Sam lives somewhere. No, wait, was it Turkmenistan? He lives somewhere around here, and he drives around a lot and talks on his phone in his car, and he's a hazard for everyone. And then sometimes people give him an arty, and then he gives it away to someone because he can't defend for shit. Yeah, he's Indian, but he's not Indian. He sounds Indian, but I think he's from like Afghanistan or Pakistan or something weird. He's Paki Afghan, yeah, right? Yeah. But he talks Turkish with the Turks, right? So for me, I am unsure. I'm still unsure about. I think Sam doesn't exist actually. I think he's just an AI, and AIs these days are not really great, so that's why he fucks up sometimes. I have a yeah, or he's a nomad. Might be. Oh, he's speaking Arab with the Turks. Okay, yeah, and that's the thing. I still don't understand why he talks Arabic. Well, I mean, it's a good life skill to have, I guess. Oh, because of a Muslim heritage, I guess. Yeah, yeah. Sam is fucking haram. He's Can we build anything? No. Wow, wow. You remembered the kappa this time, Dane. I also speak Arabic, but I limit to the numerals. Yes. What can we build? Then it's time to do fields, right? Yeah, we should just get all of these up to 8, and then we can boost the rest, I guess. Have we completed production on all these supporters? Yeah. So it's actually just me slacking a lot. Yeah. No, 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 no. Arabic numerals are great. It's very good. But who invented the numeral system? Wasn't that from back? Um, who invented Arabic numerals? In the Algerian city of Bahia. And then it got introduced, or 10 symbols used for writing numbers. The term often also implies a positional notation, numbers with decimal base. Western Arabic numerals. Okay, in regards to their conversion. Arab stuff usually. Yeah, but I was just thinking it came from the old Babylonians and stuff like that. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, in about the 10th century. So it was a gradual process after Italian blah 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 blah. Fibonacci, the Fibonacci sequence and all that. Algerian city of Northern Italy. Printing press. Trade and books. Arabic numerals around the world. Yeah, so the Latin alphabet and then correlation to those numbers. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Whoa, guarding 5 languages? Are you fluent in all? Did we get it? Please say we got it. Yay. It's a whole new world. Is this guy gonna get mad or nah? He has no say in the matter. But then we just need to prep a waterworks. Please be the right. Oh my god, how did I hit it? Too good. Too good. Fuck it. Let's put down the waterwork. There we go. Oh my, but yeah, but sorry guys. There we go. I did nothing, right? I opened here and that was enough to trigger everything. Otherwise, we haven't had any problems. Not looking at the map either and all those things. Oh, and now it just completely disappeared? Okay. Okay. Now it's working again without the whole burning sensation of the sun. Wow, Dane. Fuck. Are you just gonna set jokes all day? We spoke about his dick and now he's flashing us. You guys just taking everything out of context today. God damn. Me. No, 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 no. You just keep going, bro. It's great entertainment for me. But at some point, I'm probably rage quitting. No. Um, I I think I'll spend down a little bit to just to get everything handled. Miller, just go in the stream, not in the stream, but go into the main Discord chat for the Alliance and check spam. Wow, okay, Baba is so proud he's gonna push it up there again. And we were talking about scars, okay? We weren't talking about dick sizes. You leave me for a second, Miller, and then everybody's just harassing me unstoppably. Oh damn, that's a lot of horses. Wow, and my slaves only have 16 in defense. God damn it. Just got Twitch notification. Your clip has climbed to rank one clip in my channel. Well, people haven't been clipping me much, so I think it's my job. But I love that you guys are doing it. But really takes. I'm supposed to do more shorts and clips, but it was supposed to be Travian related. So so I was thinking I needed to do shorter clips and stuff like that when I explain game features or whatnot. But now it's just turning into fucking bloopers of me doing stupid stuff. I mean, um, yeah, but that's where you guys see the value, I guess. And I do too. What do you think about the Paladins? I mean, if they just had a base speed of 16 and had 16 in offense and maybe 16 in defense, then I think it would be very well rounded, and it would be a good size of the Paladin, you know. But but no, sorry, bro. We actually talked about Paladins earlier when we were going over community unit stats and stuff like that. So if Paladins could be like 2 fields faster plus extra damage, like 90 in attack, so they can raid Oasis early game and stuff like that, then there's no problem. Then it's all good. It's all about being well rounded. I mean, distance isn't everything. It's also about girth, I guess. Never was and never will be. Hammer there. My job is done. Dev is running. Should this also be running? No, not really, but I could research Anhua. Yeah, and slaves I don't need to research. Level 0, just saying, guys. Let's get them to 16. You see, it's ready. It's ready for those 16. Are we winning, Fizzy? Yes, no, maybe. I kind of doubt it because all our offense people are slacking. Nobody's signing up for op. Uh, no one is making fucking VV hammers either. It's like people are slacking super hard. Even our enemies are slacking. So I honestly have no idea if we're winning. But I doubt it. Even the enemy has a VV and we don't. So maybe. Does the scale needs to go to 16, Dane? I see you're 1/6, but I mean, you can just remove that marker in the middle, and our scale is just 16. It's 16 or nothing. Yeah, yeah. Let's switch over to the Turks, Nick, and we asked for hammers to clear VV. Got 2 candidates. Well, I mean, 2 candidates can be enough. We're not gonna get any BPs though, so I don't know how it's gonna go. Oh, sending this clip now to your anime friend from the school you might knock later. There's no boys from my school that watches my stream. It's only the ladies. It's weird. They don't come in here, the ladies. They just sit and lurk. Actually, it's very it's a weird combo. Uh, the boys come by and kiss me all the time. Ladies just looking. They're just waiting for those 16 centimeters to drop, I guess. Um, yeah. Told you just get the ladies on the stream. Can only get yeah, but I mean, then they have to turn on their computer for the stream, and then they have to walk over here. And no, I think also many of the lurkers are more reclusive ladies, a little bit more introverts. So you know, it's all up to people. I'm not pushing anyone. Someone should settle there. Oh, whoa! I had a big lag spike, but I see we're still live, so nothing crashed. Is that in the middle of SS territory? Oh, it's around there, VV. But yeah, could be fun. Who has unique trainer right now? Oh, that was a good crack. Oh, this one's also good. This is definitely more fun. Damn it. That fucking clip. If you want to kill slaves, that's the place to do it. Yeah, just put in 1,000,000 slaves and an arty, and then we'll route. And who has unique training? I feel nothing's happening. He's okay. Are we rotating? Oh, he's switching with Hellfish. Okay. Well, time to forward, Keith. Go, 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 bro. I think somebody also stole a small confusion or something earlier. Perfect little routing artifact. Those two are in use, I guess. Yeah, and this was the one Eric Miller took. No, Chris took. But I guess it's already rotated. Oh yeah, he's also building a big Booney account. By the light. Are we overflowing? No. This one's getting up there. I hate you, Yen. I hate you so much, bro. Trying here to sit and be wholesome and talk about deep issues, and then everything just gets turned into a fucking dick joke. God damn it. It'll be all yeah, and it's just Monday, Dane. It's just Monday, and it's already off the fucking walls. I mean, it's gonna be a long week. But damn. I think I'm also way over time. I think it was supposed to be a 2-hour stream today, and now we're rocking at 3.5. I'm starting to get hungry. Well, you're over average. Not the, why not accept it? I mean, I did. I was like, well, it's pretty spot on, but still, is the one that noticed it. The genius. Yeah, that's our big round of applause. I'm gonna go watch some boy love anime and do a real dick measurement just for Yen, just so he's all up to date. Oh yeah, Yen is the VIP for sure. I hope Tiki is gonna ban his account again. Yen got his account banned one time he was playing with us, and he didn't do anything wrong at all. He just got a fucking ban, and then he couldn't play for I don't know 4 or 5 days or something. Yeah, you did. I don't know. It was. I think it was when we were playing against Jim, and then you just cash. You had a Booney account, something something, playing Hun off or something. It's I don't know, a year or two ago or something like that. But I just, yeah, it was very unlike you. And then you also just didn't, accept it. But you still you were like delayed for 4 or 5 days or something like that. Well, maybe 3 days. And then they just unblocked you, unbanned you. I don't know. Just casually remembered he had trade resources, and the account got banned for rest boosting. Really? But he didn't get any punishment when getting opened. So it's just for weird routing, or all I had trade with that Arab account got banned. Oh, so it's just doing in like trading, offer trading, and then yeah, that might be it. Yeah, that's so weird. Imagine banning somebody for that. Oh yeah, Tiki are fucking lost sometimes. Oh, let's keep the grades running. But yeah, just trade him 16 resources, bro. Imagine using a game feature correctly and getting banned for it. Yeah, indeed. Oh, and you're doing the same. Don't get me banned, Miller. Don't use the in-game features, please. For the love of God, don't do it. But guys, thank you for a lovely day. It's been very nice. I uh, I will go eat dinner. Have a oh my god, they moved some schedules around, so I actually have to do yoga this evening at 7. So I think I'll get in shape for that. Get my food and get some chilling going. I'm sure Miller can take over or Ren Zero or whatever. Thanks, Miller. The stream was 16 out of 16. I enjoyed all of you too, and thanks for the good times. I wish you all the best, and we will keep building defense, I guess, while I'm gone, and kill some people. And you get that 6 out of 7 straight out of here, Nick. All right, love you guys.